Hi and welcome back to Women Unwrapped. This week we will be discussing Virtuous Women. Today's topic will be asking, what are the expectations a woman has on herself?
Wrapped up in mystery, priceless through history, a woman unwrapped.
Well, ladies, what are the expectations? Sarah, what are your expectations?
Oh, gosh. Well,
Where do I begin?
Yeah, I know. Well, I try to keep healthy. That's one of, I feel, that really helps me through the day because I am so busy. And with my job, I'm running here, there and everywhere. So I make sure I have 3 good meals, healthy meals a day. And I try and do 10,000 steps, my little power walking.
Wow.
I just feel that it just helps me through the day. And I always make sure that I have plenty of water. If I eat sluggish food, you know, like the carbs, I just feel like sluggish. So, you know, yes, sometimes I don't want to go and do my walking, but I force myself because I know I will feel better in myself. Definitely.
I used to put a lot on myself, expecting, when I was younger, I remember just before I got married, in my mind, I had to do every day, cook fresh meal, do everything, look after the house every day in my mind, and I failed miserably.
Oh, dear.
But my expectations now are different. I actually try and do the best that I can with what I have in the time that I'm given.
Definitely.
Because I believe in work-life balance and looking after yourself. It's important if you've got a family or a job. How can you give your best when you're struggling within yourself? So, yeah, it's all about balance to me.
Definitely.
And Toyin, what about you? Because I think your faith is very important to you, isn't it?
Yeah, it is very important to me. And as a mother, my task that I feel for my children, I've got 2 children that are about 9 years apart, and they have different needs.
Me.
Yeah. So spiritually, their needs are totally different. So I think my duty is to ensure that I instruct them in the ways of the Lord. I have devotions with the little one differently because his needs are not the big girl's needs. So I pray with them, teach them, give them good counsel, because it's important for me that they make it to the kingdom. And I try my best to be a reflection of God to them here on earth. Yeah, so it's a lot that comes into mothering these 2 lovely children.
Sarah,
Yeah?
a bit of a quick question here for you. Just wondering, can you be a woman that drinks and smokes heavily and be virtuous or become virtuous?
Oh, well, I used to be a 20-30 fag woman and have the odd little brandy. So for me, I mean,
Used to.
Yeah, used to.
Oh, she still does sometimes.
Maybe the brandy, but not the fag.
When she's stressed out after the kids have gone home, a bottle of wine comes out of the fridge.
Non-alcoholic.
And it's not slur. It's not slur.
That won't help her. That won't help her.
I just feel that don't beat yourself up about it. I mean, I had my last cigarette before I got baptised. Literally, it was like, you know. So I just feel if you smoke 20 a day, try and have 18. Just start 10 minutes a day walking. Same with drink. Don't beat yourself up, and it's just a work in progress. And the more healthy you get, I just feel that you will then not want to smoke 20 a day. You might want to have that bottle of wine, and So I'm not saying not to not drink and not smoke, but eventually you will cut that out. So don't beat yourself up about it.
Great. And Andrea, how about you?
Oh my
Marriage
gosh,
and
I'm a
finances?
failure. I'm sorry, but folks, I've not got it going on.
In terms of
In
what,
terms
though?
of, as a mother, you're expected to have this meal prepared, aren't you? Your husband's hungry, the kids come home. Oh, where's the dinner? And I, at the moment, I'm living such a busy life. I don't get a chance to, and I do enjoy cooking. I love cooking. I don't manage to prepare a meal every day. And I thank God for takeaways. Thank God for takeaways. And the microwave food. Oh my God.
Pink food.
It's terrible. So I've yet to, that is a bit of a challenge because, everyone in the household enjoys my cooking. They miss mummy's cooking.
But the thing is, Andrew, don't beat yourself up about it.
Oh, no, I'm not.
You're not the only. No, no, you're not the only woman out there. And don't.
That I think is so. It's
real
lovely.
life.
You want to. It's real life, and
It is real life.
I think with experience, you get more creative. Sunday dinner is a version of the day before's dinner.
Sunday's
just
dinner.
Oh yes, it carries over.
It carries over.
Yeah.
And you can just be creative about about food, but other ways
Yeah.
it's still.
I'm more creative with, which restaurant should we try out now? So that's a good thing, isn't it? Going out with the family. Well, Mummy's not cooking, but we're all going out for a meal.
Well, I can say that is one of my strong points, I'm afraid, ladies, is time management and organisation. Anybody that knows me knows that I am organised.
Are you stickler for organisation?
Yes, because I just feel if I'm not organised, especially I keep banging on about my job, but obviously I'm looking after little ones, so I have to make sure that the parents are coming, they're ready, So for me, it's just important to keep organised because of my job, because I have to make sure that the house is done, because if I don't do the house is done, then I can't spend quality time with my husband, and I want to spend quality time with my husband. And I enjoy, like Andrew, cooking in a sense, well, obviously I get tired sometimes, obviously, but I like to provide food for my family, but I'm just lucky that I work from home.
Okay.
So I'm able to do that.
Thank you. Toyin, I was wondering about your motherhood expectations. What are they? Because I know you talked about your faith earlier on. Now,
Yes, well, I mean, it's closely tied together because, I want to mother them well because I lost my mother when I was quite young. So it's, to me, I just want to be there for them, be there in their struggles. I talk to my daughter every day. She calls me any time of the day when she has issues, so that I can just be in her world and just, advise her and encourage her as she goes along life's journey. And my little boy, he's a very talkative boy. So, he wants you to be in his space, to be honest. And, I enjoy doing that for him. I enjoy it.
and I was just wondering also, EJ, do virtuous women have to enjoy their beauty? And how do we enjoy our beauty?
The thing is, it's back to the balance. If you get stuck in a list of things to do and feel, I have to conquer this, I have to complete this, I have to do this, and get stuck in that list, it's going to be difficult for you to do all of these things and still be beautiful. I saw a plaque that said it's hard to be a woman. You've got to act like a lady, think like a man,
Oh, really?
look like a girl, and work like a horse.
Wow.
And I thought,
You've got to think like a man.
And I thought, it's actually not about that. You do have to balance. You have to be able to look after your family, but look after yourself as well. Otherwise, you're going to get resentful or
What do you mean?
old and not look good. Well, you'll be doing the task,
Yeah.
No, thankful for it.
but you'll be
Ragged.
not happy to do ragged.
Oh,
and
gosh,
just not
that's how
happy
I
to
feel.
do it.
Do you know what, ladies? I was just thinking that.
I'm like that.
Do you think that women
don't look
watching
it.
this will be a little bit intimidated by what we've said today about, the expectations of a woman? Do you think they'll be intimidated?
What, the younger?
Well, anyone really, because we've
but,
done so much, haven't we?
Well, no, because
Yeah,
I'm
not
ju-
everyone's like that, are they?
You've just got a different life. Everyone has a different life. And as I was saying before, it's the attitude you bring to the task that you do. So if you're doing it and you want to do it, you do it well, as best as possible. You're
That's
doing
right.
your best.
You're not
You don't
gonna-
have to have many things
Yeah,
to do.
I mean, some women will have 20 qualities, so another woman may have 10 qualities,
And they
but
can
they'll
still be virtuous.
virtuous.
They can still be virtuous.
And don't beat yourself up about the little things, because over time, if you are young, you got married, then you just learn it, don't you? Through looking at older women, or I just feel that's just chill about it.
Okay. Toyin, I was wondering if you had a text for us that we could take away and ponder on.
Yes, to chip into what the ladies have said, it's good for our viewers to know that we are all women, godly women in progress. God is not done with us yet. And I have this verse for you to take away. And that's from Philippians chapter 4, verse 13, that says, I can do all things through Christ because he gives me strength.
Lovely. Lovely note to end on. Thank you very much, ladies, for discussing that.
Thank you.
And thank you for watching us today. Please let us know your thoughts on the expectations of virtuous women have on themselves today. And make sure you come back on Tuesday, where we'll be discussing the question, the challenges that virtuous women have. And see you next Tuesday.